Welcome to my channel. My name is Luna Affinity and I'm an energy reader and channeler. Sit back, get cozy, and get ready for some readings. Hey guys, hello. How is everyone doing today? Hopefully well. Woke up at 12. Finally forced yourself out of bed. Oh my gosh. What were you doing? Just scrolling, watching TV? Yeah, I woke up pretty under the weather today, unfortunately. Oh, I meant what were you doing in bed after you woke up? I am getting that he is missing you. Yes. Six of Cups usually talks about missing someone as well. Beautiful love, welcome in. Got a lot of laundry, huh? Looks like a yes for me, beautiful love. Ace of Swords. Thanks, Amy. It's like, I don't think it's like a sickness, like in the sense that like I'm contagious. I just think that the weather is changing. It's getting colder. I kind of had like a sore throat, what seemed like a sore throat from post-nasal drip. Body aches, but I have been walking and working out a lot more this week than I have been in recent months. So I was like, okay, maybe I'm just sore from that. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I'm okay. But it's just a little bit, you're feeling a little bit down, a little bit off. Okay, let's see. I mean, I didn't pretty bad at the interview. You didn't do? Oh, you did? Why do you feel you did bad? I'm trying to figure out which. Like, I want it warmer. Oh, that's really warm. Let me see with a card on the screen. Like, I think it's just too dark in my house right now, and the color is messing with my brain. Oh, because you were nervous. Damn. Well, I got a yes. Have you gotten a chance to eat some nice soup yet? So not today. Today I just had cereal, but like I have made soup this season though. It was like a creamy, you know what it reminded me of a lot? It reminded me of, it didn't have gnocchi in it, but it reminded me of the gnocchi soup from Olive Garden. It had kale, onion, celery, carrots, potatoes. It was broth and cream based. And I said to Brennan last time, I was like, I probably will actually put gnocchi in it next time that I make it. That was really good. So I ate off of that for a couple of days before Thanksgiving. But no, not today. Yes, those dumpling things. Butterfly kiss, hello, welcome in. Yes, you can ask a question. We're doing yes or no questions. Soup sounds so good. I have potato soup I really like. This soup, I guess we'll call it the gnocchi soup because I plan on making it in the future with gnocchi in it. Was really good. I make really good chicken rice and chicken noodle soup. One of my favorites to make and my family's favorite that I make is lentil soup because I make it different than like how you would get it from a store. I make it very smoky, almost like a chili, but it's like a really smoky lentil soup, and I put ham in it. I'm trying to think. I'm like such a soup maker. I'm obsessed with making soups. And now that I have my Instapot, it actually works out really well because a lot of times I was using my crock pot, but my Instapot makes things a little bit faster and still just as good. So I'm able to make decisions kind of last minute if needed, which is nice because I don't have to cook it for as long. All About Maine, I got your donation. You're feeling under the weather? Didn't you say that yesterday? I think you might have said that yesterday. Brennan actually has been fighting a sinus infection the last couple of days, and it's just like really bad. So I got him Mucinex yesterday, and I don't know if it's like coincidence or what, but then I wake up and then I needed to take the Mucinex. Like, God damn it. $4:44 on the clock, guys. If you're East Coast. We have both an Instapot and an air fryer, and outside of using the stove top, I would say we use our Instapot and air fryer the most. Butterfly Kiss, I am getting a no. That is the 10 of Wands there. All about Maine, I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking. It might be, honestly, it might be hitting everyone. Could just be that time of year, you know, we're eating a lot more sugar, drinking more alcohol. Those two things are known to suppress your immune system. So it's okay if you have sweets here and there, but maybe not every day. Maybe don't drink every day. And if you are going to do that, then take your vitamins and make sure that you're also doing other things like drinking lemon water, detoxing your body, things like that, because high sugars and alcohol, it's not that we get sick more often in the winter because it's a sick season. It's a sick season no matter what. If you're constantly eating sugars and drinking alcohol, it's going to happen. We just tend to do that more around the holidays. So the air fryer that we have, we just use it as a toaster. We just toast bread in it, and it works just as well. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make some tea as well. I have this yogi tea, sweet lemon, that I've been drinking a lot lately, and it's really good. So I'll probably make that here in a second. All about me, and I'm getting in no, girl. But maybe, I don't know, maybe his feelings were never like in love before. So if it never was in love before, it can't still exist. But if he said that he was in love with you, then maybe his feelings are leaving or washing away. Some Chinese herbal tea. Yum. Oh yeah, chi, because chi energy. Chi is the life force. That's cool. I think I'm actually gonna go make that now while we're... Oh, actually, I just realized. Sorry, guys. Free list is closed now. All about me, and I'm ready for your question. Sorry, we went over. I got caught up talking. We went over by like 2 minutes. Oh, right. Okay, Amy, I hope you have a great rest of your night. Go make some soup, get some laundry done, do what you gotta do, girl. And just so you guys know, I'll be running another spicy stream tonight. You guys were asking if we're gonna do another spicy, and I did an advertisement from 12 a.m. today, from like 12 to 12 basically. So then I took a break. I got those done earlier today. Now I'm live streaming, but then tonight after this live stream, I'll be doing another spicy advertisement or promotion. So if you guys want to hop on that, feel free to do that once you see it. He's always waiting for you at the door. So he's always waiting for you at the door. So what did you end up finding?
I got little Sesame Street characters.
Do you know if she has those ones yet?
She has some of them, but they're like different styles.
Oh, cool.
Like these, like those.
All right, all about me and shuffling for you now. As you can see, I didn't get anything done today. I know. all about me, girl. All right, let's see. So I feel like a surge of energy between you and someone else. It feels like it's someone that's already existing. It might be like the last lap or the last leg or something like that, like where you guys have like one more rendezvous for the road. So like one more, you know how like some people like they know they're gonna break up, so they like hook up one more time just to kind of like really like, I guess, feel it all out or whatever. It kind of feels like that. I feel like an upsurge of you and another person, maybe Lamar, this connection having like one last go. But I feel as though, oh, all about me, you do that. I'm sorry. I know that. And I usually remember. Not always. Sorry about that. But yeah, I feel like you guys have like one last go in you both. I think that it's enough for you to make your final decision or put the nail in the coffin, so to speak. But I'm not getting that you're meeting anyone new tonight. I feel almost like the person that you've invested in that you're not getting much back from. You guys have like one more moment together. And then I think after that, you kind of call it quits and move on and go your own way. So that's kind of like the energy that I'm getting of this weekend is like you walking away. Bottom of the deck energy here, we have the Five of Swords, the Moon, and the Cups. This talks about kind of abandoning a situation that's not really bringing much to you at this time, or that has a lot of like illusions or confusion surrounding the connection. So no one new tonight that I'm getting, but that is what I'm picking up. Hi, Paolo. Welcome in. All about me. And I'm going out tonight, so I asked. He lives in Virginia, but I'm in North Carolina, so I know I won't see him. So it's like long distance ish. Time soon. So far as I'm concerned, I said my piece. He won't let my energy go. Ugh. All about me. I do hope that you are able to move on from this peacefully then. I really do. Paula, how are you doing tonight? Thank you, All About Maine. Good, good. I'm glad you're doing well. Oh, I need to throw that up there. So if you guys are just now checking in with me, we have just finished the donation list. We've completed the readings off of there, and our free list is closed to anyone who has been here before. If you're new, let me know, and we will get you a free reading. And if you plan to donate, let me know in the chat. I would say we'll probably let this go on for a few minutes more, and then after this, I was saying earlier today that after this broadcast, whenever it comes to an end, I will be doing a promotional advertisement for... Oh, Paula, thank you. I will be doing a promotional advertisement for the spicy readings. I did it last night from like 12 to 12, and I'm going to do it again tonight. So yeah, be on the lookout for that if you've been missing my spicy live streams. Paula, I'm ready for you. So whenever you want to post your question, feel free to do that. Hey Paula, I'm not sure if you heard or maybe you're still typing, but if you didn't hear me, I'm ready for your question. Paula, are you still in here? Paula, if you're in here, check in with me, girl. I'm about to sign off, but I don't know if you're in here or not. Paula, if you're here, we're ready for your question. We've been calling on you to post your question for about 8 minutes now. I don't want to sign off because I want to make sure I can get your reading done, but I haven't heard from you. What you doing? Guys. Hey Rising, how are you? Yes, the channeled messages are available. You're talking about the one that I do for the automatic writing. Oh, good. I'm glad things are going well with you. Oh, that makes me happy to hear. So right now we're waiting on Paula to join us. She donated. I'm not sure what happened, but it's been about 12 minutes since we've seen her or heard from her. So we will move on. But Rising, I just got your donation. So maybe when Paula gets back, I can get to her and work on yours for now. Awesome. All right, so channeled messages for Rising. Is that all we're doing for you, Rising? Good. Okay. All right, so we're going to work on Rising now, and hopefully Paula will make her way back in at some point soon. So, Rising Storm. Let's see. Is there a specific person you're looking to get this channeled message from? Okay, got it. Rising! Are you freaking kidding me right now? That is incredible. Congratulations. Holy shit. But you, like, your channel has blown up though. Like, even when I first started doing readings for you, you had like a really big following, but like I just see it increasing every single day, all the time. I think the last time I checked, you had like, now you have like 10K more than you did before. It's wild. You're doing so good. I'm so proud of you. People really love those weekly zodiac readings. I consider doing them. I just haven't put any energy into doing something like that. But hopefully YouTube is compensating you well enough. That is incredible. Congratulations. Well, maybe I will. Maybe I will. Do you find that those are more fun than pick-a-card readings? Something about pick-a-card readings I feel more called to for some reason. Like, I feel more called to do pick-a-card readings, is what I meant to say. That's amazing. You should do something to celebrate. Oh, you've been slacking. That's still so good though. Like, that's just such an amazing thing to be able to say. I'm so happy for you. Yeah, I think I'll probably start digging into pick-a-cards probably and see where that takes me. Because I've been hovering over the 1K mark, but I think that's because I do live readings so much. And I don't have that residual following of people who look for me when I'm not live. Awesome. Well, I will take that as my invitation to get started, and maybe come the new year, I can start having that a part of my weekly routine. Oh, that would be so fun. I would love to do that. That would be awesome. You'll have to let me know, bring me in. I know that you have my email, so I'm down for whatever ideas you have. That would be a lot of fun, I think. It's so tiring though, all the signs. That's why I haven't been doing it. That's the thing, Rising, is that like it's so redundant. I feel for you. You're like, I mean, first of all, I give you so much credit for doing it for as long as you have been. but it's exhausting, it's redundant, so you're like not getting the same information, but you're doing like the same thing every single time. And I know that that can exhaust me personally, which is why I'm a lot more called to do, like, I don't mind doing the signs, but maybe like a once a month. And then like if I'm doing pushing out videos every week, I want it to be like a pick a card, so it feels different every time. Because I find that I sometimes, if I lack passion because it is redundant, I like lose my connection to the ether. For some reason, I don't feel like I connect as well to get the information if I'm doing the same thing over and over. So yeah, that's one reason why I'm just like, go you for being able to do it for so long. Yeah, exactly. Because you're just like, how much information can I get? Like, especially if you're doing those every single week, the energy isn't going to change as much. You start to feel like you're just saying the same thing over and over, and it can make it really difficult. Yeah, every day, geez. Things aren't really going to change that much in a day, you know? But look, hey, look at where it's gotten you though. Look at where it's gotten you. But yeah, I can totally imagine how like it's exhausting. Absolutely. So maybe if you throw in, like, now that you have a following, you know, exactly, it brings in the revenue. That's how I feel. I agree. I completely understand it. But anybody who does readings, like, I feel for you. I really do. But you know, now that you got your following, now that you've like established a really good thing, maybe you can start moving those into maybe like a once a week or once every 2 week, like a bi-weekly thing that you do, and start incorporating other stuff, because you never know, you're growing, but you might be like slowly growing because you're following's looking for more versatility. Like your what do you call it, zodiac readings got them to you and they held them to you for a while, but maybe if they saw you do something a little different, then that would gain their attention in a different way and maybe make them even more like interested. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely would not stop what brought people to your page in the first place, but maybe shift it a little bit or not do it as much so that you can make room for other things that don't exhaust you as much. Yeah, and you will become inconsistent when you're not feeling like you're getting out of it what you're putting into it. Then totally stop focusing on my channel, got kind of lazy. Yeah, and the thing is like, you know, it's not enough to where you're gonna start losing all these followers right away. You'll still keep a good bulk of them, but if you aren't putting into it, then it's not growing. And sometimes, you know, you have to allow it to evolve with you. Like spiritually Gina, I noticed she started off doing readings, And then she started doing podcasts, and she started doing like more spiritual teachings because she felt more called to do stuff like that. And I don't know, she might still do readings, but I've noticed a lot more where she has like spiritual questions that she answers, and it becomes more of like a talking to the audience in a way to help them grow, like in a spiritual way, life guru kind of way. And that's evolved with her. So it's like, if you feel like for you, it's like you're evolving out of that type of style, that's okay. You know, you don't have to completely stop it 100%, but you know, your channel is going to grow with you. The people that are here for you like you, they like your energy. And as long as you're not completely like flipping the script on them and doing something completely different, like makeup tutorials, I'm pretty sure that they'll evolve with you, however that shapes and changes with your channel. They came to you, you brought them there. This is what brought them there, you know? I went through the levels of overthinking and laziness. I started to lose my passion for tarot. It came to a point that I second guessed whether I still wanted this or not. I agree. I 100% agree. You're not alone in that. I cannot imagine a single person that does readings that has not felt that way at some point. People don't get it is extremely draining and almost like an energy interference type of feeling where you start to lose sight of, like, you know, when you first start tarot, you get so excited, you're learning about it, you're learning what the cards mean, you are watching other people do it, you get all consumed. I still remember that feeling of being so excited to watch other people do live stream readings and watching pick a card readings and learning about it, because you know, you're expanding your mind, you're expanding your knowledge. When you do readings, you're not getting much back out of it. You start to hit a wall and you start to feel like, okay, been there, done that. What's next? And like, I completely resonate with that feeling for sure. And to me, I always come back to tarot. Do I take long breaks from it sometimes? Absolutely. Do I feel like it's something that I want to be doing forever as a profession? Actually, no, I don't think so. But I do feel grateful and I do come back to it, because, you know, I think it is a part of my journey, and I think we all feel that way. Everyone that's been called to tarot in the first place feels that way about it. It's unfortunately just the redundantness of it all when you don't find a way to switch it up or change it or do something new. And not only that, you always come back to exactly, and not only that, but like, you need something that's going to make you feel that passion that you felt when you first started, when you were so excited to do it. And live stream, you know, like, how many live streams have you and I done in our life? Like, this, it's insane the amount of live streams we've been doing. I mean, just in the last 2 years, outside of vacations and the wedding and everything, I stream every single week, multiple times a week. Multiply that by years of doing this, like, how many times does that? So you know, and then you start seeing the same people coming in and out, doing readings for the same people in and out. Sometimes you get new people in, but most of the time it's very, we've been doing a lot. And sometimes it makes me feel like I want to get all the readers together and just be like, can we vent? Can we talk about this? Can we talk about like our struggles and our frustrations and things like that? Because I do this full time. This is how I make an income. And it's tough, it's hard, and it's exhausting. And not only that, but like, if this is your main source of income or the main way that you make money, you don't make, unless you're getting paid like an astronomical amount and you have like hundreds of thousands of followers, you don't get paid for your day off, you know? So it's like, then you're forcing yourself to do something that you're just like, I just don't feel like it. I just don't feel like doing this today. But then you're stressing because you're like, well, this is my full-time income, I have to do it. Then it becomes something that's not pleasurable anymore, because you feel like it's something you have to be doing. So I completely resonate, 100% get it. I hope that before you completely stop, you maybe just change the way that you do it and see how that adjustment works for you. But you're not alone at all. You don't want to force this at all. You start to lose, I feel like, your psychic ability. You get disconnected from the ether. You start to question, is this what I want to be doing? Do I need to be doing something different? And that's not a good place to be, because you found this for a reason, and you want to still be able to fall back on it and not have like a weird relationship now with tarot, because that's not how it should have been from the get-go. Yeah, of course. By the way, I am working on your reading over here. I've already started writing some stuff, but got a little sidetracked. So let me get back into your reading here. And Paula, if you're here, please check in with me. I've been looking for you, girl. Rising and she just hit 4 million views on her channel.
Right.
To put into any perspective, I have 72,000. And you know how long I've been doing this. She has 4 million.
Mm.
So it's a big deal. And she's got like almost 40K. We were just talking. She's just kind of gets these moments where she's kind of getting tired of doing this. And we just had like a whole conversation, because like how I've been saying sometimes how it's like a lot for me.
Yeah.
And I was like, why don't we talk about this more? Like, why don't I talk to the people who do live streams more often and be like, what are you struggling with? What are you struggling with right now? Because I said to her, I was like, I don't think there's a single person who does this that doesn't feel that way at some point or another, where they're just over it and they are just like, maybe I should be doing something different.
Yeah.
And it's kind of sad because you know how passionate I was in the beginning about it and like how excited I was and how much I loved it. And I still
Just like you just burn out.
I would just burn out. Yeah. I know. I know it. Yeah, I was just thinking about that today, actually. Like, November didn't happen. I'm convinced.
October didn't happen either.
Yeah, I don't think October happened either.
We literally skipped up those months.
Yeah, I went from September to December. And November is my favorite month, and I know October is your favorite month. So Rising, so far what I'm getting, I'm like a little more than half a page, and I feel like he's having like an existential crisis, in all honesty, which makes a lot of sense because we do have the Tower card here. It's like almost like word vomit for him, and what's crazy is I'm not picking up that it's like specifically geared towards you or anything. I just think that he's like, I feel like something is being dismantled. Like, I keep hearing the word dismantled. Things are coming apart. He's like, I don't know what is happening for him. And he's like, hey, Kay, thank you. Okay, that sounds good. I feel like he's just a little bit really confused all of a sudden. Okay, got it. I'm glad that it resonates for you. I'll read it to you here in a second. I just want to make sure the message is complete. So once I feel like it's complete, I'll let you know. Hey Kay, thanks for the donation. Let me add you to the list. Right now we have Paula, who is should be coming back in soon, I hope. But if she's not here by the time that it's your turn, then you will be next. Okay, yeah, you can leave your question. Absolutely. Okay, so rising, yeah, so a couple things like existential crisis, confusion. Another thing is like he's like, I think that there's a feeling of like longing for you, and it's like it's not even like longing for you in a way that like, oh, I want to like be intimate, I want to be affectionate. I feel almost like he's longing for a sense of companionship that he feels that he can get from you. And that's kind of what I was picking up. Like he feels almost like you would understand him in a way that he's not getting elsewhere. And I think that it's just a very strong pull or draw in your direction to kind of help be this beacon of light or something in his life right now. And it doesn't necessarily feel depressed or anything like that, but it does feel like a dismantling of a belief structure, almost like an ego death in a way, maybe possibly. But yeah, Kate, if you want to leave your question, feel free. I'm not sure if you heard or not. So he says, I can sense you even when we aren't together, and I want to learn so much more about you than what I know. I feel stuck, and I'm trying to see my way out of it, but not stuck in a physical way. It's more mental than anything. I am not excited about life or really anything at all right now. I feel I am lacking a sense of direction at the moment. I have this weird pattern with family, and what more should. Wait, hold on. I have this weird pattern with family and what mine should look like. Suddenly, everything is falling apart, and I feel that these were false beliefs. I want things to be different for me and mine. I want my family to be happy and unconditional, not toxic and conditional. I don't want to be loyal to a family just for the sake of being loyal and betraying myself and my wants and my needs. I don't know why I'm going through this, and everything I thought I knew is just falling away from me now. For so long, I was just distracting myself, playing along like a puppet on a string. I don't know how to feel or what to think, but suddenly reality doesn't even feel real. I can't explain what this feels like, but it's both uncomfortable and confusing, but also I don't care either. Okay, I got your question. So rising, what do you think of all that? Do you really? Wow. Well, I'm open to hear any more you want to offer, but I'm really glad that it resonated for you. It's unlike any other kind of channeling I've done, I feel, for him. Yeah, of course, you're welcome. I hope you enjoyed your reading with me. All right, so last call for Paula. Paula, if you're in here, please check in really quickly. Rising, it was so good seeing you and talking to you. Thanks for stopping in tonight. Yeah, rising, absolutely. We can do like a unlisted or something where you and I can both join in and do like kind of like a conference chat or something, and we can talk about working together, because I would love to do that. I think that would be awesome. Or if you want, we can email back and forth too. Whatever is easier for you, but I would love to chat more about that. Awesome. Okay, Rising. Yeah, go ahead and email me whenever you're ready to get started on that. I'm pretty open next week, Monday through Friday. So if you want to kind of start it through email, we can do that, and then maybe we can pick a time to talk about it. I would love to do that with you. All right, so next up we have Kay. So Kay, I have your questions and I can timestamp for you, but if you are here, let me know so I don't have to timestamp. Awesome. Okay, how are you doing today? I'm good. How are you? It seemed like this whole week was a cat and mouse game. I would catch you on certain lives. Yes. Well, the thing is that like I knew pretty much every single day this week that I was going to be on 2 times a day. And so whenever the live stream started to kind of like die out naturally, which is usually around an hour in, I would just sign off. I wouldn't hang around because I knew that I was going to be getting on again later on in that night. So it was probably really hard to catch me because I wasn't on for like hours at a time like sometimes I usually am. You know someone named Smack? That's an interesting name. Is it like a nickname? You said you're a Scorpio? Okay. That is so. She knows someone named Smack. That's what they go by. That's like their name. I don't. You think it's a nickname?
Yeah, it's gotta be.
But what if it's his? What if it's his legal name?
It's not. There's no way.
Oh, she said it's a nickname. She said it's a nickname. It's reminding me of that cereal. Wasn't there a cereal called Smacks?
Yeah.
Maybe that's how he got his nickname, because he loved that cereal as a kid. Paula, you're back. Thank goodness. Paula, go ahead and drop your question, and we'll get right to you in a second, okay? It's okay, Paula. No worries. No worries at all. Oh my God, it's from putting his hands on people, she said. Jeez Louise. So, Kay, you keep attracting the bad boys. So, Kay, for the first question, for the first person you're asking about, I think he's trying to understand where your common interests lie. Like, do you have the same goals, plans as each other? Are you compatible? I think this is where what he's trying to figure out. I think that he's looking for some type of compromise to meet in the middle with you guys. And I do feel like he's looking to bring clarity into the situation. I have the Four of Cups here, and to me, that seems like there could be some type of dissatisfaction in how things are going right now. I clarified with the Judgment card, and this does talk about making amends or clearing the air. So if you have history and making amends, apologizing, forgiveness, trying to come to an understanding makes sense, then use that interpretation. If for whatever reason nothing has really happened between you guys, then maybe just trying to get some clarity on the situation here. But usually the Judgment talks about like healing and forgiveness and apologizing. Like you said, he ghosted you on Saturday. Okay, so I think that right now there's like this deliberation phase going on, but I do feel like he understands there's a need to apologize. Let's see. Oh no. What is that? Hold on 1 second for me. Okay, so I'm getting a clarifying of the Four of Wands, and I have the Hierophant again. So to me, that feels like he's struggling with feeling like you guys are on the same page. Again, that goes back to the compatibility thing, where does you guys want the same things? Do you have the same intentions for this connection than one another does? Does that make sense? Paula, I have your question. Thank you. Awesome, Kay. Okay, so let's look into the next person for you. Hi, Amber. My free list is closed for the day. So, Kay, I feel like you, I don't really like this connection for you, gotta be honest. I feel like this person leaves you in the dark a lot, or their intention is to leave you in the dark. The King of Pentacles in this deck always looks like to me someone who wants his cake and wants to eat it too. He wants the best of both worlds. He wants it all, and he wants what he wants. This is a very self-focused or self-centered type of energy where the person's sitting like high and mighty, wants everyone to come to him, give him what he wants. He likes his luxuries. He likes to indulge. He likes to enjoy himself. I'm also getting that here with the Devil card. I feel like with this intention here, it just feels kind of like leaving you in the dark. Psycho vibes. And then not only that, but like 8 of Swords means like keeps you restricted. This here has a lot to do with negative or toxic attachments, and so does this card. This card talks about like leaving you trapped or stuck or restricted, and this one talks about constantly having like their grip on you or something like that, or you wrapped around their finger. The Tower just indicates destruction, chaos, like there's not any kind of solid foundation here. This makes me feel like, oh, so control. Yes. Okay, Kate. Yes, 100%. The Devil in the 8 of Swords has to do with wanting to control you. So you saying he tries to tell you where you can't go is a little bit concerning. Definitely getting a lot of red flags here. And I feel like with the Tower, it's hard to build a foundation on something like this. So if you want to hook up with this person, if you want to be friends with this person, I think that's fine. I don't think it's nourishing enough for a healthy relationship. Yes. Definitely getting that for sure. There's this desire to like have your grip on someone or something. And that feeling of control is definitely here. And again, this person I don't think is extremely forthright with you either. I don't think they're forthcoming. They're not here to kind of make sure you don't feel confused. They're here to confuse you intentionally. So this might be someone to have fun with, indulge with, or indulge in. But if you're looking for something more substantial, I don't think this is fertile ground. You're welcome, Kay. Thanks for stopping by. Also wanted to throw out there for those that are still hanging out here in my chat. I will be doing, after this broadcast is done, I will be doing another spicy live stream. It's a promotional advertisement. I did one already last night. And I'll be doing one again for Spicy Friday. So if anybody wants any like scandalous, spicy 18 plus readings, just keep an eye out for that. And then your reading will be emailed to you. All the details are in the description of the video. So if you see it and you want to partake, if you have any questions, email me, but all your questions should be answered by reading the screen and the description. Okay, that is not good. That is not good at all. Keep your distance then. Yikes. All right, so we have Paula, and then I will be signing off. Hey, Amy, how are you? I didn't know you were back. So I'm doing a last call right now. It doesn't have to be the last reading. It's just she was the last person that I have on my list right now. So I'm doing a last call right now. But if you would like to donate, I will honor that. Hey, Paula. Okay, Amy. Paula, I am shuffling for you now. I'm pulling for you now. Okay, so Paula, they are showing here in the cards. So I'm curious what happened, just because I remember you had a trajectory of like lots of love prospects around this time of year, and things look like they're kind of shutting down a little bit for you right now. It doesn't seem like that's 100% the case anymore. I'm starting to wonder if maybe something happened, or maybe someone changed their mind, or what all of this is here, to be completely honest. But I see with the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Cups next to each other, it makes me feel like that your love life is being challenged right now. So either, hold on one second. I'm just grabbing a drink real quick. I'm suffering from like sinus stuff over here. So either your love life is being blocked, or that spirit's just kind of saying like this is going to be, your love life is going to be a challenging situation for you at the moment. So for you to have love options, whether new or old, considering this is a challenge, it is showing that it might not be easy. Now, the plus side of this is that it is a challenge you will overcome. The Seven of Wands always talks about an obstacle that you can overcome. Is there a challenge there first? Yes, but you overcome it. So don't like hold on to the fact that like, oh my God, my love life is such a challenge for me, and it's gonna be that way forever, because that's not what this means. This just means it's a challenge during the time frame that you're asking about. I see that you might be taking some shots in the dark. This right here kind of makes me feel like you need to be doing your own thing right now. Don't try to take a shot in the dark. Don't try to make something happen that's not going to flow or be easy or effortless for you. Don't make any sacrifices unnecessarily. This is just showing at this time, during this time frame that you're asking about, is just not very fruitful. for your love life, and that's okay. This card talks about things being quiet, you kind of being, off on your own, doing your own thing. And I think it's important that you don't focus everything you've got into love either. I will say every person that I know, I'm trying to think of something that any person I know that's in a relationship right now that has a long lasting, substantial relationship, that every person I can think of right now found that love when they weren't looking. Not only when they weren't looking, but probably when they just didn't want it. Or weren't like in the mood to have it or something, and it came to them in such a like uniquely fated way. And so my best advice for you is to, in order to have a long lasting, substantial relationship, don't seek it out, don't chase it. Things that get chased, run away from it. Or things that get chased, run. So do everything you can to maybe turn that focus inward, more like self-love, and allow the things that are starting to butt in your life, let that grow organically. Don't hold on to it too tightly. Okay, well, that's good, Paula. That actually makes me happy to hear, because this means that maybe this is going to grow organically. The fact that you're not too focused and you're not holding on too hard to the outcome of whether or not this is going to work with this person is probably the best energy for you to be in right now. It is. It's always looking for you when you're not looking for it. I think of my parents' relationship, my sister's relationship, and my relationship. Those are the 3 longest standing relationships that I know. And all of those people involved weren't looking for a relationship when it happened. So, and it's lasted years and years and years at this point. So I think that is probably the best mindset and energy to have towards this connection and any other connection that you have. Just know that you're overcoming, but maybe you put a lot more focus on yourself, and just no strings attached, no expectations on the outcome. Just allow things to grow organically and see where they go from there. I think that if you're not attached to the outcome, things will be so much better for you. I also have a card here at the bottom of the deck with the 6 of Swords stating that things are going to get easier, that the hardest part's coming to an end, okay? When it comes to your love life, the hardest part is coming to an end. Exactly, Amy, exactly. Paula, thank you for coming back in. I wasn't worried. I knew you were okay, but it was a little weird when I didn't see you all of a sudden after you donated. So I'm glad you were able to come back and get that redeemed with me tonight. I hope you enjoyed your reading with me as well. Oh, good. I'm glad. Oh, that makes me really happy to hear. Thank you for that feedback, Paula. It was good seeing you. Awesome. All right, Amy, I am ready for you. I saw that you donated 10, so let me know how we're breaking that down for you, an in-depth or a couple minis or messages or whatever it is. What are we doing for you? Amy, yeah, let's see what comes through. I can do that for you. All right, let's see. We'll do a mini channeling. This card was spinning around. Okay, I guess it's supposed to be upright. Yeah, I got you. Wow. Okay. So you have the Ten of Cups show up twice. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles show up twice. Interesting. Those are really good cards. You have the Strength showing up twice. You have the Ten of Wands showing up twice. I feel like for him, he's saying like, yeah, I'm going through hardships right now. Part of my struggle is that I know that all I can offer at this time is friends or friendship, but I do want more than that with you. I feel like at this time I'm in a weakened state. I don't feel like I'm 100% myself, but I do feel like I'm coming out of that. I do feel like things are changing for me. Some days I'm up, some days I'm down. Those inconsistencies aren't fair to you. I know that you're just looking for some direction from me. I want you to know how much I have appreciated you over these last couple of weeks. I know that you're just trying to be there for me and trying to nurture the connection and give to the connection what I can't right now. And I want you to know that I'm acknowledging that and I appreciate that. I do hope for a new start with you at some point. And yeah, that's what I'm getting, Amy. That's what I'm getting. He's still over here saying like he wants more than just friendship, even though he knows that's barely what he can even offer you right now. He can barely offer you friendship, but he's saying I want more than friendship. He still continues to come through time and time again in these cards, talking about how like I don't want to lose you, I don't want to walk away from you. This Ten of Pentacles here, This means that this person, Jordan, he's looking at you as someone he wants in his life for a long time. If someone wanted to walk away from you forever, or if someone wanted to not be a part of your life anymore, you would not have 10 of Pentacles popping in at all. 10 of Pentacles means like this is a relationship I want to last. This is a relationship I want to go the distance. Amy, I think that's very healthy. I think it's a very healthy perspective to have, and I support that. Hey, Linda, welcome in. All of my lists are closed right now. My free list closed about an hour and a half ago, and I'm actually about to sign off. But maybe if you can catch me early, you can ask your question next time. Make sure that you get here within the first 15 minutes, and then we can do free reads for you, okay? So I feel, Amy, that you should continue to give the space like you have been. I think what that says is I have self-respect for me. I have respect for you, to give you your space, but also for me to know my worth. And if you're not communicating with me, then there's a reason for that. And I'm going to give you that time to work through that or sort that out yourself. I think that it makes a huge statement by not saying anything at all, especially when you didn't leave him on red. You know what I mean? Like, he's basically, you have now said the last thing. You've had the last word at this point, and now it's up to him to give you a response. You're not trying to force his hand. You're not trying to make this uncomfortable or add pressure. I think that you're handling things very well. And I think also what that will say to him is that you're strong, even in moments when he's not. You're able to still hold your head up and live your life. And that it's up to him to try to insert himself back into yours. So I think that it makes a big statement by you allowing him to have his space. It also says, I respect you. I respect you needing your space too. I'm not so like needy or desperate that I need you to communicate with me, but also setting your boundary and saying, okay, well, if you're not going to communicate, that's fine, but I'm also not going to waste my time right now. And I think that's important. I think that says a lot. Trust and believe when someone sees you as a high value person, they will make time for you. Even if he's going through a hardship right now and he's struggling mentally, which is trust me, is a very good excuse to not start a relationship with someone. But I feel like when he's in the right headspace, if he sees your value, he will absolutely make you a priority. I believe so. I find it very hard to think that you would have 2 Ten of Pentacles, 2 Ten of Cups, 2 Strength cards, and not have, and also like the Fate Wheel of Fortune card, the Hierophant card, the Appreciation card, just for him to not see the value in you. I feel like that would be kind of crazy for all these cards, these repeating cards, and also some of these cards that have popped up in this reading. So if I were to go based off this reading, 100% he sees the value in you. I also don't think people introduce their person to their family or to their parents if they don't see the value. So just as much as you have to take his inaction as guidance, you also should take his action as understanding, because the things that he has done and he has shown you prove to you that he feels that you're more than the average person. And even though his inaction is showing to you some things that aren't uncomfortable for you right now, I think that you also need to credit the things that he has done. You know, talk is talk, in my opinion. They say talk is cheap. I would agree with that. Actions are the most important. And so just take it all together. If you're going to take bits and pieces of it, take it all together. Oh, you're welcome. You'll have to come back in and let me know if and when you hear from him. I'm curious. I do feel like things are turning around for him, though. I do. All right, guys. Well, that is where I'm going to leave it for the night. I appreciate everyone's donations, contributions, supports, all of that. And after this broadcast, I will be broadcasting a spicy promotional advertisement if anyone wants to partake in that. Those will be done by tomorrow night. Some of them might get done tonight. It just really depends on how things go. I've got my nephew's birthday tomorrow, and I'm a little under the weather, so I might be taking the night easy, but regardless, it'll be done by tomorrow night either way. Thank you, Amy. All right. Thank you so much. I hope you feel better too. All right. I'll talk to you guys later.